The medieval ages are known to be the age of knights, magnificent wonders and tremendous buildings. But it seems to me we have to use one grim trick. And the trick is what we need to build in our cities, the absolute minimum of buildings. And after that we need to start building our army, our first nutty army. For that reason I want to tell you 3 buildings which you must build. In my own perception, you just must build it in every city which doesn't have a lot of corruption. Let's take a look. Number 1, Mr. Granary. Let's look at this building. And Mr. Granary reduces the amount of food you need to grow your cities for +1 labor on 50%. Look at it. Granary gives you a half. It means that with a granary, your city is going to be grown really fast. This is Mr. Number 1. Let's take a look on Mr. 2. Well, Mr. 2 is a courthouse. A courthouse reduces corruption in your city. And it is really essential if you have a vast and nutty empire. And we have a vast and very nutty empire. It means that your corruption will be reduced, and cities which are far away from your magnificent and tremendous capital are going to produce at least something, at least. This corruption in that city, New Kuirigia, was almost total. We didn't obtain anything except 1 shield. But after that we built several courthouses in our cities. And now this city, which is really far away from our capital, can produce at least everything. This was Mr. 2 and Mr. 3, of course, for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt is a marketplace, because a marketplace dramatically increases the amount of your happy citizens in a city. And nowadays we have in our tremendous empire 6 luxury resources. It means that we will be gained in every city with a marketplace by 12 happy faces. And the population 12 is the maximum which is allowed for that age. We can obtain population 112 only in the next age. It means what you can build in your cities, where you're going to build your army, a granary, then a courthouse, and a marketplace. If it's needed, you can build an aqueduct, and being an agricultural nation, we can do it really fast. And after that, you can start building your tremendous army. I haven't started building here knights due to the fact that in 9 turns, I will achieve the magnificent and tremendous wonders on the art of war, and I will be given by a barracks in every city. So what? So I just don't have to build a barracks in that city. I decided to build a library in addition to these buildings I described before. I want to show one grim trick how to reduce cost of colonization for your economy. Look, we have too many cities which produce almost nothing, 1 shield, and they are from far away from our capital. So we can't reduce corruption with cities, obviously, but these cities, they have population, savvy. We can just start building a settler in that city and then just pay 100 gold to finish that production. For these reasons you need to have maybe 45-50 gold per turn income. It will allow you not to pay citizens in cities which can produce something in your empire, but you can spend money to convert citizens in cities which produce nothing to settlers. These settlers will build you another cities. And these cities, in addition to that income, look, this city gives us a little bit research. Addition to that, it gives us more free units. Because we have unit support per every town, our unit support is 1. It means what we will be gained by plus science, plus gold and plus 1 unit support. And it's really important. Addition to that, look, if you build a city near a river, even if this city doesn't produce a lot of production or gold, it will give you limit. It will give you limits for your army. It is slightly close to limits of army in Europe University, but not so close. It will reduce your spendings on your army. In addition to that, for sure, we are going to pick up communism in the late game, and our cities, which now are far away from our capital and which don't produce anything, will just prosper in our tremendous, gorgeous, and borderless empire. Booms! We have built an astounding and tremendous wonder, Sons Art of War, in our implacable capital. Now we are going to build knights in our cities. What's a coincidence? Because it seems to me our dear Roman friend has cities near our Mayapan where we are building Forbidden Palace. And it means that for us these cities are going to be useful because corruption in these cities will be reduced. Moreover, of course, Rome is our rival. Look, this naughty boy is building legionary. And we don't like it. We would like to punish them before they build a lot of these units. So it seems to me Romans should prepare their posh tails to face our knights. This is going to be the milestone of our campaign, look. Roman city Ravenna decided to join our nation. And the most astounding thing is that near this city they have furs. It means that nowadays we have 7 luxury resources, so it's just a bargain. It's just a milestone. Thank you, Romans. They forgot to build a temple in the city, and now the city belongs to us. We don't have to attack from that direction. We can easily attack their capital now. We don't have even to send here troops because I was going to conquer this city anyway. Because we need luxury resources, but now this is ours for free, and we can concentrate our armies near their capital. This is just an astounding and tremendous event we are given by a great leader, great scientific leader. This leader is able to build a wonder immediately. It's a really crucial advantage because we can build a wonder in the city and we can spend this production to build knights for our magnificent, unstoppable and implacable army. By the way, I decided that we have to change our nutty plans. Look, first of all we have a great leader. We can easily build any wonder we would like to. That's why our scientific endeavors are going to be cavalry. We need 4 technologies, but in this case we will have cavalry and Romans. Their legions they have no chance against cavalry. We will be able to update our knights really easy because soon we are going to finish Leonardo's workshop, which will decrease this price 2 times. In Yaxlan we started salting a fish. 1 wonder. Actually we need 2 wonders. We need to build Bach's Cathedral, and addition which will give us 2 happy faces. In addition to that, of course, for sure we need to build Smith Trading Company. That's why our nutty plan is following. We are going to salt in Yaxlan Bach's Cathedral. And after that, we will just build Smith Trading Company by the great leader in our capital, and we won't spend any production for that. For this time, we are going to research cavalry, build it, update our knights, and punish and drill Roman tails. This is a really funny moment. Look, Romans, they have finished building the hanging gardens. Look, we have 5 turns before we will be gained by military traditions. 5 turns. We have already finished building wonders such as Leonardo's workshop, Sons Art of War, and so on. In 7 turns we will finish Copernicus Observatory, and they finish building hanging gardens in Valley. So in fact they just build it for us first. Second of all, it's so late, it's just super late. That's why it seems to me they posh tails should have been prepared for our knights, which are going to be cavalry in 5 turns. This is a funny moment. Military traditions lead us to obtain 1 more scientific leader, so that's why we are just able to build 2 wonders 1 by 1 for free. It's a really strong advantage, but this opportunity, it has advantages as our opportunities and disadvantages. The disadvantage is that now, look, we can build a cavalry right now, but now it is hard to us to obtain a military leader to build an army, because we have already had 2 scientific leaders. So that's why probably we should spend these both leaders for wonders we really need. And it seems to me we are going to build for free Bach's Cathedral, and the next wonder is going to be probably, now we are salting a fish for Smith Trading Company, it's okay. So maybe next wonder we are going to build for free Magellan's Voyage. At this campaign we are very sharp and graceful like a cheetah, because look, 880. We have already had technology for cavalry. We have already updated the part of our army to cavalry, and soon we are going to punish Roman tails. Of course we are going to use our nutty trick. Now we decreased our spendings on research to obtain more money, to update our knights to cavalry, and after that we are going to easily reel Roman's tails. What do we have right now against our cavalry? They have legions, defense free, attack free, movement 1, so it's not a mobile unit. And our mobile units with attack 6 are just going to wipe out these units. In addition to that, it seems to me we are able, like in our previous campaign, remember, we just attacked first turn these cities and they weren't able to sustain that attack. They weren't able even counterattack us. That's why we are going to do it this time once again. Look, we need to cross only 1 tile to Roman's capital. Our cavalry has speed 3. That's why we can easily from that tiles first turn over 1 attack their capital. But it's not all, In addition to that, we can attack their city until the same turn. Furthermore, we can attack Pompeii with certain turn because we are going to separate our cavalry army on two parts, and our part is going to punish Pompeii. This city, by the way, is staying really bad. We are going to build a city right here. And also, we would like to destroy Legionum because we don't want Romans to obtain horses. It seems to me everything is ready for the punishment. Let us ask Romans if we're ready for the judgment. Declare war. Let's take a look on the capturing of a capital. Pooms. Alright, we retreated. Pooms, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, so we captured the capital without any casualties. That's why our solution to research technology for cavalry was absolutely correct. Now we are just unstoppable. Did you know what now we are taking participation in a wonderful bingo? Because look, Romans were building hanging gardens. We were building cavalry. The question is, who is the final owner of the hanging gardens? In addition to that, the hanging gardens allow us to obtain more income, to maintain our army, because this wonder can be a tourist attraction, and after a while, this wonder is going to increase our income. So, thank you so much, Romans. They supported us with a great wonder. They increased happiness in our cities. In addition to that, after a while, we will obtain more gold. Thank you so much. You are helping our economy and our tremendous empire to maintain its cavalry swarm. We have used a grim trick and we built a great wonder in our magnificent capital Lara by using a great scientist leader. And now we are in the Golden Age. Congratulations. Let's take a look. The productivity and income of all our titles has been increased. Now we are going to research technologies really fast, and our next goal is going to be next era and steam power for sure, because it will rapidly increase the productivity of our empire. And of course, in our capital, we are going to start building libraries. We need to increase our research income. Quite frankly, I think soon we need to stop building cavalry in all our cities, and we need to catch up with technologies and build university, because nowadays our empire doesn't have any university in any city. It's pity, but we are going to fix this issue very, very soon. We have already punished 90 Roman tails, and quite frankly, this fight wasn't fair, because we had legions and we had cavalry. It's not fair at all, but we captured all we need. Now we can make a peace treaty with them. Let's do it. Romans, are you ready? We'll take one more city, and in fact we will have only one city left. Hold. We'll capture it a little bit later. And look where the city is. It's okay, we can just start doing experiment there. Moreover, we have one more victim. Look at the Babylonian Empire. Nowadays we are in the ancient times. In the ancient time, can we imagine that? We have technology for cavalry, and this civilization is still the ancient time. We are just going to knock them down like a train by our cavalry divisions. That's why now we are going to concentrate our army near the borders, and soon we are going to reel the posh tails also. Babylonians, prepare your posh and fluffy tails for the judgment. I guess our unstoppable cavalry armies are ready. We can start reeling Babylonians' tails. Prepare for war, chaps. Alright, now let's take a look. Pooms. -1, -2, -3. And the city is ours. And it seems to me all the campaign is going to be in the same manner, because obviously a civilization in the ancient times has nothing to stop cavalry attack. Moreover, we are able to build a lot of cavalry units. Look at it. In the more cities right now during the Golden Age, we are able to build a cavalry unit for 3 turns. For 3 turns. It looks like in the beginning of the Industrial Age, but this is the Medieval Age. This is the middle of that age. What's when now we are going to just reel the posh Babylonian tales. Quite frankly, it was the easiest campaign I've ever had. Look, the Babylonian Empire doesn't exist now. We captured all the cities, we killed all the warriors, and we just punish them in several turns. Now all the cities, all the resources belong to our magnificent empire. Now we are going to punish Roman posh tails in the last city they have. In addition to that, we are going to use our naughty trick. Look, in Babylon, we are going to build an explorer, because we are going to take a look on the territory around it. Maybe we can find something valuable for our cavalry armies. If we can find something valuable, we are going to send our armies to our theater. Because here I don't think we should continue pushing our nations, because look, I don't think there is something interesting for us in that part of the map right now. We have built an astounding, tremendous and gripping wonders, Smith Trading Company. Let's take a look. It looks really beautiful in our tremendous and gorgeous city. It means what now? All the commercial improvements like bank, marketplace, stock exchange and so on were going for free for us. So it means what this wonder is going to increase our income, and the income is very important with game. Income allows us to research technologies faster. Finally, we punished naughty Roman tales in halved. It means what we have already done -2, minus Romans, minus Babylonians. It means that we should continue our endless and magnificent campaign in the next series. See you soon in Tactical Imperative!